Attention Engine 1, Squad 2, Engine 3, Engine 4, Tower 2, Car 2. Respond to Route 280 by the turnpike, just before the turnpike for report of a building fire. That's Engine 1, Squad 2, Engine 3, Engine 4, Tower 2, Car 2. Respond to Route 280 at the beginning of the North Turnpike for report of a building fire. Timeout 2059.
Dispatch from Car 1.
Car 1, come in.
I also received a call from a civilian on that. I got a visual. Looks like it's on top of the landfill.
Received that, Chief. 2101.
Dispatch, put me on that response. I'm on Skyler near Bergen.
Received call 1. Respondent 2101.
Engine 1 respond.
01.
Rod 2 responding.
Engine 4 is responding. 2. 1 and Car 2 from dispatch.
Car 1 standing by.
KPD called in and said by the old landfill.
Yeah, it's, I'm on, Bergen. I'll give you a better report in a minute.
2102, Chief.
Put me on that response. I'm on Skyler. Dispatch from Car 1.
Car 1, come in.
This is up on top of the landfill. It's the old, the former methane plant, that landfill. I'm just approaching the gate, and there's a guard here.
That update, Chief. The old landfill approaching the gate now at 2104.
Dispatch from Car 1. Put me on the scene, establishing command. I give you details. This is a well-involved fire on top of the landfill. We have a guard on the scene trying to make access.
2105.
Dispatch from Car 1. Have company stand by on Harrison Avenue. I'm trying to see which route is. There's a guard on the scene that's not very productive.
Received that, Chief. All units responded on this incident. Put Car 1 stage at Harrison Avenue.
Engine 1 received.
Squad 2 stage.
Received. Harrison Avenue.
Dispatch from Car 1, if you could make notification to the responsible party here.
Man, Engine 1 stage at the gate.
Car 1, that will be under the landfill name.
Yeah, you guys look it up. It's a Harrison North Turnpike address. I made it to the top. Engine 1 from command.
Engine 1 standby.
Alright, if you come in through the gate, you'll see the gate where the guard is. If you come up that gate, you're going to make a right and a left and come up the hill. Dispatch, I made it to the fire scene. I'm trying to identify what's burning.
2107.
Man, Engine 1 received. The right and the left.
Dispatch, all hands will be committed.
Chief, all hands are going to be committed at 2107.
Car 2's on the seat. Car 2's on the seat. I'll be following Engine 1 up.
Dispatch from command.
Dispatch standing by.
This is multiple rolls of the tarp. There's tarp and plastic covering that they're using to cover this landfill. This is a pile of them that are well involved. Let Engine 1, first two engines come up, and this will probably be a water relay.
Received, Chief. 2108.
Also, we have a couple trucks that are exposed.
Couple trucks also installed. 2108.
Dispatch from Harrison Command.
In command.
I believe Newark transmitted a box. If you don't let them in Jersey City know this is ours, so they're not chasing smoke.
Receive that, Chief. 2109.
Command from Engine 3, officer. Be advised, there's a hydrant located right next to the trailers.
All right, Engine 3, prep that hydrant for water relay. Lay a short length to an accessible spot. Put your manifold on it. Now, this is going to be a water relay. It's too long a stretch.
Received, confirmed. We're going to start ready the hydrant.
Car 1 from Deputy 2.
Car 1, standing by.
Chief, did you go past this heavy equipment? We got engine 1. You made a left at the top here. Went the wrong way.
Yeah, back up. You see my car? What's the engine at the guardhouse?
That's the U.S. engine 3.
Can you see my car here? I'm up at the top of the hill. I can see you guys. You have to back the engine up.
Past all this heavy equipment, you did not go straight, correct? You're not parallel to the turnpike?
I came through the guard shack, first left, and then a right.
Okay, received.
From dispatch.
Who's the first engine going to be coming up the hill? Engine 3, can you follow them up the hill also? Chief, this is Squad 2. We can make it up that hill? You're going to let me know in about a minute.
Engine 3, stand by. Let me see if I can get up there first.
Stay to the right. Stay to your left. Stay to your left coming up the hill. It's a little more solid.
Harrison Avenue Command from dispatch.
Command, standing by.
We're in the middle of making notifications for move-ups for Midland Avenue and from South Kearny.
Receive.
13.
I'd like to hit this with a deck gun if we can to knock it down.
Engine 1, why don't you follow Squad 2 up?
Engine 1 from Squad 2 on your way up, swing all the way to the left. That's firm ground. It's all washed out on the right.
That's one received.
Command from Engine 3, officer. Be advised, this hydrant is being utilized to feed a 2-inch line into this facility. We're going to shut it down and continue to connect the hydrant and then reopen it back up to supply that line.
Dispatch, place engine 4 on the scene.
On the scene, 2114.
Stop that, Engine 3?
Command from Engine 3. Be advised, this hydrant has a 2-inch line feeding this facility. We're shutting it down and connecting into it, and then resupply the line up to the manifold.
Engine 1, follow my line up. Squad 2 officer, your location. Gonna be there in a moment.
Next 2 engines, follow up the hill, please. Get behind Squad 2. Take those personnel with you if they're walking.
Command from Tower 2.
Engine 1, pull up closer. Engine 1, pull your rig up closer.
Myself, North Alton Engine 1 and Ladder 3 are en route to Midland Avenue Firehouse.
2118. Thank you very much.
Next 2 engine, yes, come up to the rig, come up to the hill, maybe relay water in order to extinguish this fire. Dispatch, 1 deck on the operation. We're at the top of the hill. We'll also be deploying a 2.5-inch pipe.
That update, Chief. 1 deck pipe in operation now, 2118.
2 from Tower 2.
Command from Squad 2 officer, we are out of water.
Command from Tower 2.
Tower 2, go ahead.
Chief, the tower's down next to the guard shack. 2 personnel are making their way up the hill.
Appreciate, Tower 2, we're going to have to coordinate water supply as they run out of water up here.
Engine 1 driver, Squad 2 driver, ready when you are.
Command from Engine 4 officer.
Engine 4 officer, go ahead.
We are on our way up the hill. As of right now, we're having difficulty getting up the hill. The mud is very thick and our wheels are spinning.
Receive Engine 4. To the right of that hill. Have to stay to the right.
North Alton, 3900, be out. This one empty firehouse.
Command from Engine 3 officer.
Engine 3 officer, go ahead.
Hydrant is charged to the manifold with a pony lane standing by to start filling up our apparatus.
Receive, look at the next the next pumper up here. We'll almost out of water again, and we'll try to send Engine 1 back down to refill.
Squad 2 driver from Engine 1 driver. Quarter tank.
Dispatch. Squad 2 driver, give us 2.5 inch wide water.
Company's coming up to the landfill. When you're coming up the hill, you have to hog the left side. Stay to the left. That's more solid. You'll be able to get the pumper up here.
Receive. We're making that way now.
Ladder Tower 2 from command. Tower 2. Survey the equipment down there. I believe there's a tanker filled with water. See if you can check it out. We can get it up here.